Aloha Twisters! This week I'm going to show you how to make this standard 260 mermaid. I think it looks really nice with the chrome green, so that's what we're going to use, and the chrome purple bathing suit. For this one you need one chrome green balloon, one blush 260, one purple chrome 260, and a red 260 for the hair. So let's get started. Let's inflate our red 260 with a 4-finger tail and let a puff of air out of it so it's nice and mushy. And then inflate your blush 260 with a 4-finger tail and let a puff of air out of that so that's nice and mushy. And then inflate your chrome green one the whole way to the end. And this you just want to slowly let the air out. Stretch it before you inflate it and slowly let the air out until that one's pretty pliable and mushy like this, and then tie it. But you want it inflated the whole way, but you do still want it mushy because we're going to twist it. And then the purple bathing suit, inflate that to about 3 fingers and then squeeze it down a little bit. So this is just a scrap piece for her seashells or her bathing suit. So let's get started with the face. You need a 3-finger bubble for the head. Twist that off and then hold it, and then we're gonna make a 5-finger bubble. About 5 fingers, curl it over like this, and pinch and pluck out the elbow so the elbow is bent. And then after the 5-finger bubble, you wanna twist that off. You can leave go of the head now and we'll retwist that later. And then you're gonna make a little tiny round bubble about 1 finger wide. So a little tiny cherry tomato or a grape tomato sized bubble. And we're gonna hold this down, pick this bubble up and turn it. We're gonna do something called a pop twist. Turn that around. Make another little tiny bubble and another little tiny grape tomato sized bubble, and pinch twist the second or the third one. One is pinch twisted, little bubble in between, and then the third one. And then we're going to make another 5-finger bubble, bend that, and then we're going to squeeze the air out, pinch and pluck it out. And then pick this back up and where the 3-finger bubble is, right in front of here, twist that off and then twist it in to the arm. So you have this. And now we want to give her a little 4-finger bubble, twist it, and then you're going to either cut and tie this off. You can cut the air out of the end or pop and tie it off. So you can just cut the end, hold it here though, so the air doesn't get out, and then knot it. And then cut it down here a little bit. Go down the balloon a little bit so we can attach it to the tail. Now see where these hands are? We're gonna split these in half again. I'm gonna pinch it one way and turn it forward while I twist it back. So one, I'm gonna split it in half and twist it this way and twist the other half that way. So twist it and then turn it around and then flip these 2 bubbles and push it back and twist them around again. Do the same thing with this one. Split it in half. Turn this 1/2 forward and this 1/2 backwards. Spin the whole thing around and push it back through and twist it around again. So you have this. And now we're gonna pop this one in the middle, but I don't like to do that until everything else is done. So pick up your red one for the hair with a 4-finger tail and make a little round cherry tomato sized bubble, which is a little bigger than 1 finger, and pinch twist it. Hold it here, pull this up real tight and turn it. Make a little loop for her bangs around 2 fingers. Then make a 3-finger bubble for the hair. Squeeze it down a little bit if it's getting tight. Another 3-finger bubble. Want a little bit smaller than the 3-finger bubble and roll it through. So like a 2 3/4 finger bubble, like that. And roll it through the other 2. And then you're gonna have this. You wanna fold this in half like this. Squeeze it here and here to fill that bubble out. Okay, bring this down to there's a little tiny bubble up above this crack. Go down to the bottom here. And we're gonna hold it right here and we're gonna spiral this. Just turn it like this and then squeeze this together. You should have a little bubble here and just turn this. And then leave go and put this little bubble in the back. And now pick up the part that you twisted and lay the head right in here. Hold on to the whole thing with your thumb and the back of your hand. Pick up this knot and pull it and wrap it around that red pinch twist and hide the balloon in the back of the head here, right between the hair. And then we're gonna take this red part and the head and we're gonna turn the whole thing around like this. I turned it 2 times. So you have this. And now we're gonna make the tail. So set this aside for a second. Pick up the tail. Hold it till it's together, even up here. I like to cut this little knot off. So cut up above the knot, like the little remaining part of the balloon. So you have this. Separate it with your thumb. So hold it here, separate it with your thumb, and twist that together. And then twist around 2 fingers, a little loop, and then go on the other side and twist around 2 fingers like this. And then we're gonna spiral this. So you can hold it and just do this if you want, but I like the spiral method that I teach in my beginner class. And I get down, you get down to here, and there's a 4-finger bubble, a 4-finger bubble. Twist this together, right like this. And you can roll one through so it doesn't come undone. You just roll it through the loop and fix it again like that. So you have the tail. Pick up this little bottom piece and tuck it in here. Pull that down really tight and turn it in. I do have a beginner class I teach with all the methods in it, and they're same directional hand views, and that link is down below if you're interested. And I teach all different levels. And this middle bubble right here, you just want to pop that and then cut it. The little piece of latex that's in between those bubbles. And that's called a pop twist. And that separates the bubbles. And so here is your mermaid. And then let's draw her face on. Let's find a black Sharpie. And then we're just going to draw like this. Like 2 little curves. So I'm going to start out with 2 little curves like that, and then add some eyelashes. I just give her like 3 eyelashes. And then we're going to draw circles down right from the middle of those curves. So just black circles kind of hanging down in the middle of those curves. Like this, a little tiny nose. You don't want to have a real big nose. And then a little curve to make it look like she's smiling. And little lips, 2 bumps on the top and 1 on the bottom. And you can give her little eyebrows too. And then give her a little belly button like that. And we need to put her swimming suit top on. I just noticed that. So take your purple one that was a 3-finger bubble and split that in the middle. I kind of squeeze the air down. So split it like this and then hold it up against her chest here, bring it in the back, and then we're gonna tie it. I'll tie it in 2 knots so it doesn't come undone. 1, 2, and then cut some excess balloon off down a little bit. I let a little bit hang out to look like her swimming suit straps in the back, and then tuck them up like this. And here is your mermaid, and you can add some shine in her eyes. You can give her eyes color if you want to, but I just put 2 little white dots in her eyes. You can give her lipstick, anything you want. And there is your mermaid. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll keep them coming to you every week. Happy twisting, guys.